Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing amazing as always. And it is me, Joe, as always. And today I want to talk about another exorcism movie that's actually pretty bad. This movie is called The Exorcism, which is like the most bland title ever for an exorcism movie. But sure, this movie stars Russel Crowe as an actor who basically portrays an exorcist in this, movie that he's making in this movie. It's sort of like this movie has this sort of like meta Scream-like approach, but it's just bad. So let's get into it. So again, yes, this movie is about Russel Crowe, who's portraying an actor who's playing in this new horror movie, where basically he gets possessed by like the devil, basically, right? And it happens for real, right? So he gets possessed, like the actor gets possessed on the set, right? This movie again has like kind of a meta approach to it, where they even talk about like, oh, what happened on the set of The Exorcist, or like there's always something bad happening on the sets of horror movies, stuff like that. And it's kind of bad because the movie is just a mediocre horror movie at best. It's also funny because Russel Crowe, last year he was in a movie called The Pope's Exorcist, and now he, not even like a year later, he's in a movie called The Exorcism. And the posters for these movies also, they look pretty much the same, which is also funny. And this movie is actually not related to Pope's Exorcist at all, right? It's not a prequel, nor a sequel. It's not connected in any way, shape, or form. But it has, Russel Crowe in it, right? Yeah, that's what the movie is about. Again, I like the idea, like I can appreciate the idea of this movie, of, having a movie about a guy that, does a horror movie, he stars in a horror movie, but then he gets possessed by the devil for real, during shooting the movie, basically. It's fine, like the premise is cool, like, the premise itself is actually really cool. Like the story idea is genuinely interesting. It sounds cool, and, I think that it could work, right? But the movie itself is filled with jump scares. It's shot just weirdly. It looks weird. It looks cheap. It has just no creativity in it, even though, again, the plot sounds creative. It's not. And the only thing that's good about the movie is, again, Russel Crowe, honestly. Because, for example, The Pope's Exorcist, right? That movie is pretty much a mediocre exorcism movie, right? But Russel Crowe actually made it watchable for me. And he did pretty much the same thing with this movie. So I guess if you like these movies where somebody gets possessed by the devil, I guess go ahead and watch it. It's fine, but it's like fine at best, Even though the premise, again, sounds awesome, And that's what, got me intrigued. I was like, okay, this is like really interesting. I dig the premise, but the execution is just not there. It's just not good. It's not scary at all. It relies on jump scares and, scary noises. It's not really good. But again, if you like these movies, I think, you'll be entertained, I guess. So yeah, this is my short review of the movie The Exorcism. I actually did a little research and I found out that the original title was a little different. It was like something Project. So and then they renamed this movie to just be called The Exorcism, which is like really bland. So yeah, this is my review for The Exorcism. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Take care and bye.